What is up, everybody? Welcome back to either you're watching this on YouTube. Welcome to the Life Unlimited Coaching channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, what's up? It's Live Day Friday. I should probably just call it that across the board. It's Live Day Friday. Happy to be here. I taught this. What does strength training actually look like? So this has been a topic that has been coming up a lot amongst colleagues of mine. And I had someone ask me the other day, does this count as strength training? And she was doing like a body pump class. Okay. So she was going to the gym and she was doing a fitness class where weights were involved, but she was wondering if that counted as strength training. By the way, if you're watching this live, comment below, give me a hashtag live or whatever. Say hello. I'd love to say hi. You'll hear my children in the background. It's normal life. Welcome to mom life. So she brought up this body pump class and she asked me if it counted as strength training. And the thing is that I think the problem with classes is they're not bad, right? But the goal of the class tends to be like how many calories can we burn in this hour? Or how can we make this workout as hard as possible? Okay, like those are the goals of most of those group fitness classes. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I mean I used to own a gym with group fitness classes, and they were awesome, and people loved them. But the goal of them really, when people entered them, was like, how do I burn as many calories as possible in this hour? Right? Like that was the whole idea of it. But if you're trying to build muscle, which should be the purpose of strength training, you need to do it differently. And it's completely different than what those classes entail, okay? Beachbody is another example that was thrown out there where it was like, does Beachbody count as strength training? I would argue no. It's cardio with weights. That's what it is. That's what Beachbody is. That's what Body Pump is. That's what those things are. You're just doing cardio with resistance, right? But if you're actually trying to build muscle, you need to do dedicated strength training, and it looks completely different, okay? And this is coming from someone who has just recently learned how to truly build muscle over the last probably 9 months of dedicated focus on it, okay? And it involves a lot of rest periods, which a lot of women out there hate rest periods because they think that it's like a waste of time, right? They need to burn more calories, and we're just sitting around, we're resting. And they can be active rest. You can walk around, but rest periods are important, right? It's how your body can recover so that you can actually put energy into the next lift. And it involves like actually lifting something heavier than 10 pounds, you know? And I think this is something that needs to change the fitness industry. It needs to change across the board, and we need to have a belief shift among women that like to get that toned look that most women want, it doesn't happen usually in those group fitness classes. It involves strength training, dedicated strength training, and bodybuilding type exercises where you're doing 3 sets of 12 and you're lifting as heavy as you possibly can, and you're putting in this progressive overload type. Like that's how your workouts are designed, and variety is not good. It's not. I used to be one that I was like, oh yeah, look, you get so strong when you have variety. No, like you need to be doing the same workouts for 4 to 6 weeks, and then you can switch it up because your body gets used to them. You get stronger, and you're able to push yourself in different ways. But variety is not your friend when it comes to fitness. If you're trying to build muscle, if the goal is to go to the class and just burn some calories and have some fun, then rock on, keep doing it. Especially if it's like the movement that you love and it keeps you active and all that stuff, then great. But if you are genuinely trying to build muscle, it needs to look different. It needs to look completely different. And I learned this the hard way, I guess you could say. This was a really quick one, but if you have more questions about what strength training is supposed to look like, then comment below and I'll kind of walk through it with you, because this is something that I've learned recently and I've really enjoyed. Strength training is something that you can really enjoy because it's hard, but it's hard in a different way, right? Like your heart rate doesn't have to be up for you to build muscle. It will happen, like on a leg day, holy crap. But building muscle happens in the rest periods, as crazy as it sounds. So if you have more questions about this, comment below. But anyway, if you are interested in more about what we can do within the Life Unlimited coaching program and with our method to help you achieve your goals, I'd love to have a conversation with you to see if we're a fit. No real sweat during strength, unless it's leg day and you're doing 6 sets of 3 on your squats, because my coach is rude, Lynn. But I was just saying, you should go back and watch this, Lynn, because it's pretty good. But strength training looks a little bit more boring than most people want to admit, I guess, because it is a lot of sitting around and waiting and allowing your muscle to recover so that you can push it as hard as you possibly can. And lifting heavy looks different than what most people want. Like, it should look a specific way. Like, failure looks like you're not able to do the last rep, okay? And I should make more videos about like what failure looks like. Like, it should be a struggle for that last rep. And so if you're not struggling on the last rep, if it's getting some burn but like not quite enough burn, then you could go heavier, right? Like, the last rep should be like, oh, I can't get this up. I'm having a hard time. I can get it, but it's hard. You're pushing your body to the limit, okay? Anyway, hopefully this is valuable. If you have questions more about strength training and what that looks like and how I can help, I would love to help. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday.